She looked over his shoulder for vines and olive trees, marble well-governed cities, and ships upon untamed seas. But there on the shining metal, his hands had put instead an artificial wilderness and a sky like lead.
I would advise you still to stop this now. The hour is not too late. Simply turn around. The measure which you seek is fraught with peril. You cannot know the consequence of it. I'm only trying to help you. Sister, please. His kind were never meant to circumvent the cycles that Olympus set in place. If you take this measure with him now, Ares gains his finest instrument.
Would you say it is more advisable to let him suffer some atrocious fate when I have measures that can circumvent the dire and I know it's on its way?
You would do all of this just to keep him safe?
Yes. If ever in your time you have a child, you would not be so quick to swear my choice.
Peleus is human, is he not? You should know that this would come to be. By marrying a human, your child loses immortality. Poseidon, Zeus, they both once sought your hand, but Peleus endured some trial for you, and you chose him. This is the consequence. It is his fate, his destiny to die.
I cannot be content with that. Good sister, I can live with safety, so should he.
It is not.
It is that simple of a choice. If such a route was openly in play, each parent in the world would take this measure, and any who would hesitate in this are thoroughly unfit for this child.
Yes, Thetis, but they cannot make this choice. You would upset the balance of the world by giving it to a man who cannot lead, cannot be slain, cannot be overcome, who can kill or subjugate whoever does so much as look at him in a way that he may see unfit, who conquer all the world if he should so choose. The world of humankind is one of war. And if you take this measure with him now, Ares gains his finest instrument. You would set the chariots of ruin forth all to keep him safe. All out of love?
Yes! The world of humankind is one of war. And any hopes of changing their designs are fantasies for fools. I know that now. I alter not their nature, but their bite. The hounds of war can pick each other clean. My son, oh, he will be healthy, wise, good people of the world will know Achilles to be a noble paragon of peace. No war will take my son away from me. If I do not grant him this chance of life, I cannot say that I am worthy of my own.
This choice is not a thing you can take back. I hope you know just what it is you choose to do.
Leave me be. Sister, I've work to do.
She looked over his shoulder for ritual pieties, white flower garlanded heifers, libation and sacrifice. But there, on the shining metal where the altar should have been, she saw by his flickering forge light quite another scene.
The day Achilles in Deidamia.
Mother!
Achilles, I have told you many times you really must protect yourself, my son.
The company I keep has all my trust, good mother, so I need not live in fear.
I understand your worried area, but be at ease. Your son is safe with us. Even when his courage makes him quite the fool.
What fool could be that won your gentle heart?
The fool that knows that death by injury is not a way that his life could end, and so the fool grows foolish further still.
If I, Deidamia am such a fool, then Aphrodite must view you with hate, that all your love is foisted on this fool.
But Thetis, has he always been like this?
More or less.
Don't start teaming up against me now. I dare say I've had enough plotting and conspiracy with men. My wife, now in cahoots with my good mother, would surely be a blow beyond the rest.
Oh, what plotting leaves you in such a peril, son?
I exaggerate just fine. The men of all these kingdoms love to whine. I tend to simply let them bloviate, for all their words are seldom backed by blows. All these kings claim to fear no more, but when the ghost of one begins to form, they swiftly saunter back their boisterous threats.
Well, that is seldom any shock at all. I am most glad to hear there is no war.
For now.
Oh, for now.
Odysseus is on a journey here.
What business brings a king to such a humble domicile as this? That's not to say I have disliked my time residing on this island safe and sound, but I can hardly think what might attract the focus of a mighty man like you.
Well, if you speak for him, Achilles, please do show the man all the honors he is owed. No less, my son, and certainly no more.
Do you dislike Odysseus, good mom?
Oh, what makes you say such things?
I am no fool, however much you joke. What is amiss? Do you think that you would make the journey here to call upon my sword for some ordeal?
I know Odysseus of Ithaca. He is a king and general of men. If he comes here, he wants you to enlist and leave the sanctuary you have loved. The wretched fates have writ in their design that their crusade necessitates your aid, but you must not take part. That I forbid. The feuds of men will only bring you peril. Stay here. Be with your wife. That's all I ask.
It is not that, my son. I merely worry. You are a child. It's not natural.
You need not worry, good mother. If he demands my absence, I'll refuse. I know your stance on traveling from here, and I do not intend to disobey. The three of us have no intent to leave.
The two of you mean?
Thank goddess. 3.
Well, I suppose I should not be so surprised.
I would not dare to leave Deidamia to raise my flesh and blood without my help. I know the hardships fatherhood entails, but I am ready. We are ready, good mother.
The boy shall be called Neoptolemus.
Thomas. Yes, that name is good. Fitting name for a wonderful son. Son, I have made it for you both. I will do all I can for you, man, to help you in whatever way you wish.
Thank you, Deidamia. Your son has been a blessing on my life, and you can trust his safety unto us.
She looked over his shoulder for athletes in their games. Men and women in a dance, moving their sweet limbs quick to music. But there, on the shining shield, his hands had set no dance floor, but a weed choked in the field.
Achilles, I think your mother is here.
Oh, I thought you... apologies.
I recognize you as your son described, though we've not met. My name is Patroclus.
Well met, young man. How do you know my son?
Young Patroclus is our own officer.
Provider on life and not demand.
Son, you have been difficult to find.
Apologies, good mother, and we left fast. Agamemnon rushed us to depart. Old Menelaus ever in his ears, eager to reclaim his Spartan bride.
Spartan bride.
Yes, 'tis why we are armed. But the day we sail to Troy.
But worry not. The skirmish will be brief. Achilles will ensure they stand no chance.
Oh, now, Patroclus, let's not be boastful, huh?
It is true. I'm evil. Oh, we tried to fight Versailles on 10-on-1, but none of us have ever stood a chance. Poor son.
Indeed, and it is all thanks to you, good mother.
Achilles, you are headed off to war.
Yes, it is a war technically, but it is only Trojan men, mother. We'll sail to Troy, we'll march around a bit. Their men will become afraid and they'll give up. I will be in my happy home before a single year has come to pass, to be with my son and both my wives.
Both your wives?
Well, yes. Most officers have at least 4.
And you have 4 officers and friends.
Oh, dear mother, that is different. You know that. Young Patroclus is a savvy soldier, and despite his young age, I trust him very much. Our brotherhood knows no parallel. Our efforts combined, and this war at hand should be over brief.
Achilles, Neoptolemus is 3.
And I will be home before he is 5. This will be brief. There's no need to worry.
Good madam, all your son has said is true. Now that Achilles is fighting on our side, I don't think Odysseus says it should not take long.
And Agamemnon, what does he predict?
I have not spoken to him in some time.
He is a leader in this effort, yes?
Well, yes, but I do not want to work him.
The man has not been well since we first left.
I thought you said he rushed you to depart.
He did after he slashed his daughter's throat.
The priests, they love to offer blood. They made him do the sacrifice himself.
I see.
I know this is not what you want to hear, Mother, but this should be quite cut and dry. The other kings, they stand by Odysseus. So, we have the numbers on our side. And if we did not have the men, well, I am a god. Half god. But I cannot lose. So, what must we be fearful about?
If you're going into war, it is good to fear.
Mother, I truly think that... Patrons, maybe we have a moment to speak alone a while.
Of course, it's good to meet you, Harriet.
Well, what do you think of him?
The boy reminds me quite a bit of you. That light, that eagerness, so spirited. I'm glad to see that you have found a friend. But for such an ailing boy to take up arms and march off into war does not sit well. But if he must fight, glad it's me to know he's by your side. It is good for both. You seem quite close.
Indeed, good mother. As close as we can be. Men my stature have many wives, but I only have one friend. That friend is Patroclus. I've no one else. Though it matters not. We shall never know defeat, and that is thanks to your good idea.
It is. I'm always proud. Remember what I told you long ago? Hephaestus still to me his favor owes, and his blacksmithing is the nonpareil. I have told him to pass my favor on. Your happiness remains my highest hope.
For that, I am forever grateful, dear mother. Tomorrow, I must depart, but tonight, would you care to partake in dinner here? Deidamia has taught me to cook quite well.
Yes. Yes, I like it.
Then follow me. We will toast to a swift and safe return. She looked over his shoulder.
Hephaestus!
Achilles, are you well? What brings you here?
They sent him out. Why did they send him out? That bastard Wierenga sent him out! I've warned them a dozen or so times that all this would swiftly fall me through, but did they listen to my warnings? No! They sent him out there to die. Oh, Patroclus. Forgive me,
Achilles,
friends.
what exactly is going on?
I was done. I told them it was over. I wanted to go home to see my son. I miss him. Hey, Miss Deidamia, I wanted to go home. That's all I asked. Why would they let us not all go home? Follow me out, please. Pardon this poor fool. I know not what they would do to him.
What they would do? What crime has taken place?
A murder of Hephaestus. They murdered him. Without me there to lead the front of the charge. Agamemnon and Odysseus went with my armor, loaded Patroclus up, and sent him out to battle in my stead. They know. They know that he is not my gift, and yet they sent him out there anyway! So, while the bastard king sat behind and watched, my dear friend was marching towards the front. And Hector, wretched Hector, countered out. And so, when our soldiers thought the man was I, they offered Patroclus no backing up. So Patroclus was out there on his own. Hector's spear held him through the heart. Patroclus, forgive me,
Achilles, I am sorry for your loss. Your mother is a longtime friend of mine. To Thetis, I still owe a single favor. So if you wish for me to get you home, I will attempt to build whatever you need to hasten back, be with Deidamia, and return.
No, I cannot go home. Not now. Not yet. I cannot leave while Hector still draws breath. Cruel Hector. Death must be wretched and drawn. I'll make him die in agony and fear while all his men watch. And our two false kings, they will look onwards as his lungs exhale their last breath. I will burn his cursed homeland to the ground. And I will have his brothers' heads upon my pike. And then I will say, here is what you wanted, so behold the gift for which Patroclus died. For this, you took my only dearest friend from me. And then, only then, will I return home.
It is a path of peril you propose, to venture down on vengeance's behalf. If this is what you seek, I am honor-bound to forge for you whatever you request. But are you certain this is what you want?
What I want? Please, I do not get to want. This has to be. The only right thing to do is to fight until Troy is extinct.
What would have me do?
What you do best. My former armor's buried with my friend. I'll leave you armor, weapons, and a shield. A shield that will strike fear into the hearts of those who I approach. To remind the men of Troy what Hector wrought. When Patroclus, my dearest and truest friend, was given a death intended unto me. For this, to Thetis, I will sing thee praise.
You are certain this is what you wish.
Yes.
Then I will make it so. I need time.
Thank you. Thank you, most gracious and benevolent God. My gratitude is beyond words. I will do good for what you make, I swear.
Forgive me, Thetis. I have work to do.
The sword and spear must shine across the sea, and cut through any kind, to let the Trojan blood flow out, with edges sharp enough to purge.
She looked over his shoulder.
Oh, good sir. Where should I find my son Achilles?
Good mother. Is your memory stricken by time's great quake struck asunder?
Oh, Achilles. Oh, you look so stately here. At quickest glance, you seem my senior now.
Well, you are a goddess, mother. I am a man. Old age affects you
Oh,
not.
you are not old. Although I must confess, you look the worse for all the years you should have left to live.
It is true, I may be a younger soldier indeed, but our ranks grow meager, so I must endure a higher office for our great cause.
Enough of such morose proceedings, son. How goes the way of things in your ordeal?
The enemy is fast approaching. Their numbers in fast excess of ours. My soldiers are untrained and underarmed. The odds are not aligned in our good favor. Beloved Thetis, I am so afraid. If the enemy, if Troy does not fall by the time they're here, my soldiers will be butchered in the fields around.
I would say that all is well. Need not be bewildered.
All is well.
You raised me well.
Oh, it is just that which conjures me my fears.
I hear you, understand your meaning, but take to heart. I am not one to quickly falter.
Then victory is near and you'll return.
Indeed, that is the hope of all of us. But there are some who wish to leave our noble front before we win. These few that dare desert our noble cause are traitors to our great and righteous cause. So, I have passed a sentence that is necessary. So when those that try to desert our noble field are dead,
dead.
I typically kill them where you stand.
You execute deserters?
Traitors, yes.
How many men have died from the same home?
For treason, mother, and some 200-300. I mean, their families are better off with them dead. I myself would rather give up my ankle than let this matter turn to 'tis not yet done. I mean you no offense, good mother. Your blessing is my eternal shield.
I see. What are your officers conducting now? I see some priests and soldiers clamoring around what centerpiece I cannot tell.
I'll pay them no mind, it is none of our concern.
Achilles, tell me not what should concern. What business has your men so energized?
Well, the priests are running an auction for the men. We do not want them to tear themselves apart, so distributions must be organized.
An auction? Like, son, what goods do you have here to fetch such fervor from your tired troops?
Like your mother, slaves, of course. We are at war.
I cannot see these slaves you name from here.
They are children, mother. They are short. If they were as tall as you could see, they would be in a common grave by now. Now, mother, what is it that brings you here? It is quite a journey to these shores, and even for a goddess such as yourself, I can imagine that this will take some time.
The river Styx has blinded you, and with it I have passed you all of my hubris. You may be brave, but you've not a glass healed. Let Menelaus win back his bride alone, or if the Lady Helen wants him, let them leave him be. You, your own to cherish, your own son, has not seen you in so long. So leave this place before my blessing fails.
Mother?
Nothing. I was merely passing through. Your mother missed her son. And that is all.
Well, as you can see, it's all going as I said. Their siege will fall. Old Menelaus will have his wife in his loving arms once again, while Paris will be slain for his great crime.
Oh, great crime. I heard that Helen went off freely.
What was that?
Nothing. And what of you? And when all of this is done, what comes about once Troy is overrun?
Well, all the men will have to be killed, of course. And I'll have Priam's head upon my pike, and all his sons will be killed.
Do you hate Priam with such vitriol?
Oh, of course not. I have the most utmost respect for him. He is a leader of some greatness yet. Patroclus. His body was returned to me. It was Priam that carried his corpse here. In return, I did give him the remains of Hector, but there was not much left to give. I dragged him by the ankles around Troy's walls until his face was painted with stones. The sight of Hector's corpse made Priam wretch. Well, anyhow, once Priam has been killed and all his sons and the men are dead, the children of Troy will have to be killed as well. We have no time to hold them off as slaves. And those that will ransom them will have been slain as well. The daughter's wife and servants will be given to the higher officers and of other kings. Separate policy. She will be mine.
Yours.
For what it's worth, it was she that gave me. I shall bury her before the city falls, but the day shall have to be kept secret.
Alexina is Hector's first daughter?
No, that's Cassandra. Ajax will want her.
So, then Alexina is the younger one.
Indeed.
She is but 1 year older than your son.
Oh. Is she now, eh? I would have never guessed. I haven't seen my son since I set sail. How old is Neoptolemus these days?
You do not know?
Mother, you are the god.
And Priam's youngest son and his grandsons.
Well, they will have to be killed too. Troy did not rise
His
again.
youngest is but 8, the grandsons' babes.
I will give them a quick death. I am not a monster.
How is it you can say that all is well?
I say that all is well because it is. All the world here is as it should be. The fight is long, but it is right. Our side is the one that needs to win. And what weapon of theirs could pierce my skin? You made me strong. Now I repay my boon.
This cannot be the way you think is good. Here, men who see their sins are put to death for wishing to see those whom they had left here, who carry on his king, the soldiers and birds. Here, girls are raped and 2 boys' lives of guard.
Say that like it's unusual. Why should I weep because another is wept? In any case, good mother, I must go. If you like, I could partake in letting me host you tonight. You can see the wooden horse we are having being built. It is good to see you, mother. Even now, I count your motherhood as my greatest strength. I only built him what he asked.
The day you forged his armor and his shield, some say that you could forge all that would come to pass and all the wars Achilles would take on, and yet you made it for man.
My metalworks are made at man's behest. That their designs are aimed in this regard is not a fault that you could blame me for.
After that day, in that shining metal shield, could you discern what would become of him?
You forged his fate yourself before I could. You do not need a prophecy. You know.
Thin-lipped armorer Hephaestus hobbled away. Thetis of the shining breast cried out in dismay at what the god